Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel which name is Analytics Pro, and here under this playlist guys we are going to cover DAX differences in detail which are majorly asked in an interviews. In the previous tutorial guys we have studied about find versus search. I hope now you guys are clear with the difference of find and search. And now in today's tutorial guys we will talk about one more difference of DAX function which name is dates between versus dates in period. So guys, firstly look at the syntax. So the first difference guys you can clearly see on the syntax. Under dates between guys, we have a date parameter, then start date and end date. And under dates in period guys, we have dates parameter, then start date, and here we have number of intervals as well as interval. So whenever you calculate the data on between two dates, so in that case you can use dates between function. As per your requirement guys, you can enter any date here under this dates between. But here under this dates in period guys, you can take periodical data which is in the sequence. And as per the interval parameter guys, you can also take the intervals like month, quarter, day and year. And now let's go to the Power BI desktop and let's understand both the differences with practical. So here we have entered in Power BI desktop screen. And now guys, these two are the time intelligence DAX function. So as we already discussed this thing, if we guys using our time intelligence DAX function, so the best practice is that just to create a date table just like this and create a modeling between 1 to many, which is with the main date column. And instead of taking order date guys, I will use this date column as a parameter from this date underscore table. And now guys, let's firstly try dates between DAX function. So I will simply go ahead under this report view and go to this practical page. So this is the card visual guys which we have taken from this visualization pane. And now guys, let's create dates between. So what I will do, I will simply go ahead under this new measure and here I will write my DAX function name, let's say dates between. And here guys, let's calculate the data on the basis of two dates. Let's suppose we will calculate the data of Feb and March. So here I am renaming my DAX function dates between underscore Feb and March. And now I will start with calculate, and under expression guys I will simply take sum of sales which is from the sales fact and bracket close comma, and under filter one parameter guys I will simply use my DAX function which name is dates between. And now guys, let's understand the parameters. So the first parameter is dates, and here under this date parameter guys I will take date column which is from date table comma, and the next parameter is start date. So obviously guys, we cannot enter the date manually. So if you want to enter any date, you need to use additional DAX function which name is date. And now you guys can enter your start date. So under year parameter guys, I will take year 2022 comma, month is Feb which is 02 comma, and day is 1 which is Feb 1 and bracket close. So this is my start date guys here under this dates between. Now let me put it comma here, and under end date parameter guys I need to follow the same. So what I will do guys, I will firstly take this date DAX function and now I will simply enter the end date parameter. So my year is again 2022 comma, and here month is March which is 03 comma, and the last day of the month is 31st, and close the bracket and hit enter. So see guys, our measure has ready which name is dates between underscore Feb and March. And now let me select this measure and drag and drop it here. So here we guys can see the sales of Feb and March month. Whatever the dates are coming here under the Feb and March month, it calculates the sum of all the dates. And now let's cross check. So let me go here under this table view and I will filter only Feb and March. So let me select this drop down and unselect all the data. And here guys, I will select only Feb and March. So let's check this Feb data. So here we have Feb 2, Feb 4. There is no other date here under this Feb month. Similar way, I will select all the dates of the March month. So again guys, we have just only two dates of month of March. And now let's hit OK. So see guys, this is the sales of March and Feb. And now let me copy this column and paste it here into the Excel. Although you guys can check from the slicer. So see guys, our sum of sales is 160700. So in this way guys, you can use this dates between. And now guys, let me place it here. And now guys, let's create a same requirement with dates in period. So what I will do, let me copy this visual first. And now let me paste it here. So let me remove this DAX function from this card visual. And now I will create another measure. And now I will simply go here under this three dots and click here on the new measure. And this time guys, my measure name would be dates in period underscore Feb and March. And again I will start with calculate. So under expression parameter guys, I will simply take sum of sales column bracket close comma. So the next parameter is filter 1 So here I will use dates in period function. And now guys, look at the parameter of dates in period. So the first parameter is dates. So I will simply take date column from dates table, comma, and now guys, the next parameter is start date. So as we already know guys, we can't write any date manually here. So what we need to do, I need to use date function here under this start date parameter. So I will simply use date function. And now I will enter my parameters. So under here guys, I will take 2022, comma, month is Feb, which is 02, and day is 01, and bracket close. So this is my start date guys, here under this dates in period, and now put it comma. And the next parameter is number of intervals. So with the help of this number of intervals parameter, you can simply enter the number. So this time guys, I am taking number of interval as 2, comma. So here under this interval parameter guys, we guys can select the interval accordingly, like day, month, quarter and year. So this time guys, I am taking month, and bracket close and hit enter. And now let me select this DAX function and drop here under this card visual. So see guys, with the help of dates in period, we have also calculated the same sales. So here we have taken start date as February 1. So it will start calculate the sales from the entire February of 2022. And here I have given interval as 2 months. That means Feb and March. So it is calculating the sales of Feb and March. Let's suppose guys, if I change the interval from here, let me put it 1. And now it will calculate the sales of only Feb month. And now let's cross check. So I will simply go here and let me select this order date. And this time guys, I will uncheck this March. And I will only take Feb month. So see guys, this is the total sales of Feb. And now let me copy that value and put it here into the Excel. See guys, the Feb month sale is 98700, and here we guys can see the same figure. So I hope now you guys are clear with this dates in period function. And now guys, let's take another example. Let's suppose I want to see the sales of previous month. So what I will do, let me put it -1 here and hit enter. So here we guys can see it is getting the sales of January 2022. So if you guys also want to cross check, so simply go here under this table view and select this date column and uncheck all the dates. So here we have only 2 dates here under this January month. And now let's click OK. So let me copy this value and paste it here. So here we guys can see the total sales of January is 71,600. And here we guys can see the same sales. So I hope now you guys are clear with this dates between versus dates in period. And now guys, let's create one more requirement. And now guys, what I will do, let me go here under this table view and let me select this order date and select all the values and hit OK. And now guys, I want to calculate the data which should be start from January 10 till February 2. That means I am not taking any periodical data. So what I will do guys, let me filter all the values which start from January 10 till February 2. So I'll click here and unselect all the values. And here I will select this January 10, January 12 and this Feb 2. And if I hit OK guys, so here we can see we have filtered the data from January 10 till February 2. And now guys, what I will do, let me copy these values and paste it here into this Excel sheet. And now let me rename this column name as January 10, 2022 till Feb 2, 2022. So here is the sales guys between Jan 10 till Feb 2, 2022. And if you want to see the sum of these sales, so the answer is 114100. So if you want to calculate the sum of any specific range of data, so dates between is the best function to calculate such kind of specific range of data. And now guys, let's go to the Power BI desktop and create a same requirement with dates between function. So I will simply go here under this new measure, and this time my measure name would be January 10, 2022 till Feb 2, 2022. And in short form guys, I am using D_B, which is dates between. And here I will write my calculation. So I will start with calculate function. Under expression guys, I will simply use sum of sales, bracket close, comma. Under filter one guys, here I will use my DAX function, which name is dates between. So under dates parameter guys, I will simply take date column from date underscore table, comma. So the next parameter is start date. So here I will use date DAX function, and under date parameter guys, I will simply enter my start date, which is January 10. So my year is 2022, comma. The month is January, which is 01, comma, and the day is 10, bracket close, comma. And here under this AND date parameter, I will enter my AND date. So firstly I will write my date DAX function. So my year is 2022, month is February guys, which is 02, and the day is again 02. and bracket close and hit enter. So see guys, we have created a DAX function, and now what I will do, let me copy this card visual and paste it here. And now let me remove this field and select this measure guys and drop it here. So here we guys can see the same figures which we have calculated in Excel, which is 114100. So if you want to calculate any specific range data, so you guys can use this dates between DAX function. Now guys, the question is that can we achieve the same requirement with the help of dates in period? So answer is yes. But we need to apply another logics with number of intervals and the intervals. So now let's use dates in period and create a same calculation. So what I will do, I will simply go here under this new measure, and my measure name would be dates underscore period, and here I will also write the date Jan 10 to Feb 2 2022. And now I will start write my calculation. So I'll start with calculate, and under expression guys, I will simply take sum of sales column, bracket close, comma, and under filter one guys, I will use my DAX function which name is dates in period. So the first parameter is dates. So I will simply take date column which is from date underscore table, comma. The next parameter is start date. So what you need to do, you simply need to use the date DAX function, and under date function guys, you need to enter the start date which is January 10. So my year is 2022, month is January which is 01, and day is 10, bracket close, comma. And now guys, let's play with the intervals. So under number of intervals guys, I want to calculate the sales of next 25 days which start from January 10. So here under this number of intervals, I am taking 25, put it, comma. And the next parameter is interval. So I want to calculate the sales of next 25 day. So here I will take interval as day and bracket close and hit enter. So see guys, our measure has ready. And now let me copy this card visual and paste it here. So let me simply remove this value from here. And now guys, let me select this measure and drop it here. So see guys, here we guys can see the same result with dates in period. But we need to apply some logic here between number of intervals and interval. So if you want to calculate specific date range, dates between is best. So if you want to calculate any periodical data, so their dates in period is useful. So I hope now you guys are clear with this dates between versus dates in period. And now guys, let's understand the definition and its differences. So here are the definition guys. Dates between returns a table that contains a column of dates that begins with a specified start date and continues until a specified end date. So dates in period guys, it also return a table that contains a column of dates that begin with a specified start date and continues for the specified number and type of date intervals. And now let's understand the differences. Dates between will consider both the dates inclusive. That means whatever the dates you have entered with the start date and end date parameter, it will only calculate that date. But here under this dates in period guys, it won't consider both the dates. It will exclude the start date and calculate exactly for the year, which we have already seen in the practical. So whatever the number of interval you will select, it will calculate the sale accordingly as per the day, month, quarter or year. So I hope now you guys are clear with the difference of dates between and dates in period. So for such kind of detailed learning guys, stay connected with us and kindly support this channel. And those who are new to this channel, kindly hit the like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to press this bell icon guys, else you will miss an update. And those who wants to learn Power BI or SQL from scratch, so you guys can follow this free YouTube channel which name is Analytics Pro. And if you scroll it down guys, so here you guys can see we have a full course Power BI playlist where I have explained each and every concept about Power BI in detail. And if you click here on this playlist button guys, so you guys will get to see multiple playlists are here. This is the Power BI full course playlist and these are the advanced concepts of Power BI where you guys can take the knowledge of advanced concepts of Power BI. And we have this Power BI with SQL playlist where you guys can learn all the concepts of SQL from scratch. So you guys can start your SQL journey with this free YouTube channel. And along with that guys, we have this visualization playlist and we have this DAX expression playlist where we have covered most of the DAX functions from scratch which are majorly used in your projects. And here under this playlist, I am also trying to cover all the differences of DAX functions which is majorly asked in an interviews. And very soon guys, I will add some more playlists so that you guys can take better understanding of the analytical skills. And for the job seekers guys, we have this free Telegram group where I'm keep posting latest Power BI jobs opening, as well as you will also find some latest interview question and answers, which recently asked by an interviewer. So you don't need to pay anything to anyone. But those who are looking only live sessions, so we guys also conduct live training and sessions where we prepare candidates from scratch till intermediate level with some scenarios, real-time projects, assignments, notes and so on. And we also provide placement assistance with the help of WhatsApp group where you will get to see some HR emails, contact number and so on. And you guys can also follow us on Insta as well as Facebook. So all the links I will share under the description box. You guys can follow us there. So for free learners guys, you guys can follow this Analytics Pro, and for the live training and sessions, you guys can connect me any of the platform. Thank you so much guys for your more love and support. Keep learning and keep growing. Thank you so much.